Greetings. It's been a couple of weeks since my last update. However, I do have something to report. I am now on Guanfacine. We'll talk about that in a minute. First of all, if you recall, a couple of weeks ago, my provider said that if Wellbutrin did not continue to work, she was going to have me start Guanfacine. So she had given me a prescription to Guanfacine with the following stipulation. If Wellbutrin is not working by June 11, then I need to add Guanfacine into the mix. So I was like, okay. So 2 days ago, I was mega stressed. I had these multiple deadlines that I had to meet, and there was just things coming at me at every single angle. And I tell you, it's one of the most focused times I've had in recent history. I was so focused from the start of the day to the end. I mean, like hyper-focused, that I was just like getting things done, kind of losing track of time, not really eating. And so I was just like, wow, But I don't think that it was the Wellbutrin that did that, because I have a tendency, and maybe you do too, to, your ADHD symptoms are worse when you're not pressured. But when you get extremely pressured, then suddenly, boom, you burst out and just like get stuff done. You give credence to that statement that I do my best under pressure. And so I kind of decided, okay, we'll wait and see what happens the following day. And if I have a high productivity without that stress, then I'll know for sure that it was the Wellbutrin. Well, I didn't have a high productivity day the next day. So yesterday I started Guanfacine. Let's talk about that now. So the hope is that Guanfacine with Wellbutrin will help to tackle some of my executive functioning issues. And let's hope that happens. So I took my first pill last night, 1 milligram, and went to bed, slept good, woke up, and I was tired. Now, normally when I wake up, I'm ready to go. I just get up and I go. But today, I was tired. And it wasn't just the morning, it was throughout the entire day. And so that was definitely a downside. But so I decided to take my heart rate, my blood pressure, and then look at the heart rate on there in order to see, how bad the heart rate drop was. Because Guanfacine is known to drop your heart rate and thus help your blood pressure if you have high blood pressure by dropping your blood pressure too. Well, it does all that other good stuff for ADHD people like me. And so I've been tracking my heart rate on a regular basis. I take my blood pressure every single day. And I want to read to you what my heart rate was the 5 days before I took Guanfacine. 66, 70, 69, 65, 76. Sounds like bingo. So my heart rate the day after taking Guanfacine, today, 53. Took my heart rate a little bit later, 56. Took it a little bit later, 55. So as you can see, it's really dropped my heart rate. Now, are there any benefits? So it's really hard to say, because I think I feel that I was a little bit more attentive. However, that was completely offset by how tired I felt. So we'll see. I realize and know that even like with Wellbutrin and other medications, it could take a while to start working, and you need a little bit of time for side effects to go away if you can handle that. We'll see if that heart rate's too low. I see my provider again in a couple of days, and if we determine that heart rate is too low, if it continues to be that low, then I'll probably have to stop Guanfacine and start something else. But hopefully I have something positive to report in the next video I make. See you then.